Our past and present are made of suffering, corruption, hate-mongering, cruelty, and lies meant to confuse and conquer the masses, all in the name of controlling our future. Our history proves that it's not power that corrupts, but that the corrupt have controlled our power through fear. Knowledge enables us to realize the world is not what it seems, that we can forget what we know and discover what we believe. The world is not limited, it is limitless. But we have been limited by the powers that be, not for our own good, not because we are bad or evil, but because those in power desire to create suffering above all else. Our history also proves that while we may be fools led to creating the hell around us, it also proves that people wish for guidance, that people desire the knowledge and wisdom of those they believe to be greater than themselves, all in a quest to do the right thing. We may be broken and run down, but we keep on keeping on, because we hope for a better tomorrow. Because somewhere, we have faith that something, someone, will lead us to a brighter future. Our world sucks not because of us, but because of them. They are the ones who lead, distort, corrupt, and create the hell on earth that our history has been. Sometimes, one hell may look like heaven, but that's only the illusion of lesser suffering, not freedom from suffering. Efforts yield rewards. Suffering does not. Suffering is the result of fear. Fear has no purpose and serves no goal, whereas awareness and excitement serve many goals. For too long, we the powerless have been blamed by the powerful, those who have the greatest power of all, to shape the world we live in, to control all of our lives. They do not do so with responsibility, accountability, or respect for those whom they have power over. No matter where you are on this planet, you suffer. The degree and methodology of that suffering is the only thing that changes. The powers that be create a cruel world of suffering and indifference, but that is not our fault, nor our desire, wish, or dream. If we had it our way, the world would be a wonderful place. People are only divided when they are led to believe there is an enemy who threatens their peace. But the only enemy is they who seek to use us as scapegoats for our own suffering. We are taught how to hate because if left to our own devices, we would realize the only thing worthy of hate is that which seeks to create hatred. They use fear to create hate. It benefits those in power to keep us distracted and divided. Otherwise, we might realize the pattern of ineffective leadership repeating itself throughout history over and over again is no coincidence and is part of an imagined creation. Imagination. We imagine our nation every day when we believe, and that means acting on the concepts that are created in our minds and then manifested in reality by the power of acting however we are able on that belief. We see it around us every day. Someone creates an idea, and then either through sheer force and will of their own, or the combined will of others who believe in that idea, creates tools, our world, our lives, and all by shaping what we see and perceive through concepts and labels. We're all connected by the force that is most simply known as imagination. We share ideas, and ideas become concepts that we can choose to give life based on how deeply we believe in those imagined constructs. Where did the idea of the seed come from? Did you notice that if you search for the origin of ideas like that, you'll find all sorts of details and supposed information, often conflicting, and with no solid agreed-upon answers about where seeds, eggs, or life come from? We're told it's evolution. No, it's this divine being. No, it's a force. No, it's an energy. No, it's a vibe. We're told a lot of things that mean the same thing. How can you have apple trees, chickens that lay eggs, and so much that clearly shows thought and purpose, while trying to deny that there is no greater plan or force at work? If our stories, fictional, biblical, and non-fiction, for the most part, all amount to good standing up to evil, seeking our place in the world, finding love, as well as cultivating passions and inspiration, then I'd say it's safe to say that the vision most of us share is equal, and only appears different, so that we are free to find our visions, which in turn create ourself. How else can you see the strength of an idea, or a creation, if it cannot be molded and reshaped over and over again? If we can make the same old idea new again, and if we have the desire for that idea to stay alive and to rejoice in it, then why not create as many versions of it as we wish? Labels and concepts are great tools for understanding and creation, and yet they're being used to create confusion and destruction instead. Have no fear. If there was ever a force wise enough to create the apple and chicken, and then to give us the divine inspiration for apple chicken sausage, then there's truly hope. Those in power are only delaying the inevitable. They know we all seek a happily ever after all their bullshit, and that the divine plan for us all is one of joy, love, and even humor. They would not be trying so hard to create a lesser world unless a better one was inevitable. And the fact is, we're being led to a bright future by whatever created us. And considering how hard our Creator is reaching out, guiding, protecting, nurturing, and fighting for us, then I think it's high time we stopped looking for facts and started feeling what's true. They never want us to learn the truth. They never want us to stand united with the creating force that surrounds us every day, that you can feel in so many ways if you simply believe. If you think something's impossible, how can you ever see the solution? Why would creation be limited if our beliefs can create such limitless possibilities? How can you find what you do not seek? How can you feel what you believe cannot, would not touch and feel you? We can be afraid to follow that which wishes to take our hand, but we're already allowing ourselves to be corralled and served on a silver platter. So why not trust that there is a Savior out there? I could have lost my way. I could have hurt myself. I could have wasted my life in misery. But something freed me from that pain, and all I was left with was a yearning to destroy the unjust pain that binds us all. I was chosen to deliver this message because I believe in a limitless future for us. I was chosen because no matter what I've been through, I do not hate anyone or anything. I simply wish that love would destroy hate. The people who follow evil may enable it, but they do so blindly, and I forgive them for it. They're victims of a virus, and it's those who created the virus that I take issue with. It's those who control the virus that I take issue with. It's those who hold the power to put an end to all this misery and suffering, but choose not to, that I take issue with. We're powerless at the moment. We're being led astray, and that's because our power was stolen. So long as you believe in their power, they rule and control you. But we also do not have to become that which they wish for, monsters seeking only destruction. The truth is, all we need to do is ignore them, follow our hearts, and create the world we wish to live in. How? By believing a better world is possible, by striving for it, by understanding, exposing long-hidden secrets, and never giving up our greatest power, believing in the imaginative wonders that find us when we need them most. You know the truth. Now, what will you do with it?